ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ ಭಾರತ ತಾಯೇ பல பல கோடி மக்கள் நெஞ்சிலும் அன்பு.
इसलिए सेना का जवान, पुलिस का जवान अपने सीने पर गोलियां झेलता है.
Namaste to one and all present. I am going to share a few points on the topic Paramveer Vandanam. The Paramveer Chakra is the highest honor for the greatest act of bravery and sacrifice, most of them having laid down their lives for the cause of the motherland Bharat, for the security of its land, people and resources, and ultimately for its honor and respect. Paramveer Chakra is awarded for most conspicuous bravery act of self-sacrifice in the presence of the enemy, whether on land, at sea or in the air. Most of them were young and middle-aged young men. The mantras belong to all the communities and religions. They are all worthy of reverence. Paramveer Chakra, Mahaveer Chakra and Veer Chakra came into being only with the dawn of the Republic on 26th January 1950, and decorations and medals were introduced to honor the deeds of gallantry and valor by members of Indian Defence Force. Gradually, with the passage of time, the range of awards kept on expanding. The entire diversity of India is captured in the Paramveer list. There are Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs and Parsi. They came from all parts of India, from Kashmir and Kanyakumari. This demonstrably showed how all Indians rise as one people and as one idea to protect and defend the motherland. The first Paramveer to be awarded was Major Somnath Sharma, who fought till the last round to show off the Pakistani army from capturing Srinagar. Since then, 20 brave and valorous soldiers have been awarded the Paramveer Chakra. Now, let's salute the heroes who laid their lives for the lives of our people and get inspired by their valor and patriotism. Be patriotic. Long live Indian Army. Bharat Mata ki Jai. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. Thank you.
தேசபக்தி பாடல். செந்தமிழ்நாடெனும் போதினிலே இன்பத்தேன் வந்து பாயுது காதினிலே, எங்கள் தந்தையார் நாடென்ற பேச்சினிலே ஒரு சக்தி பிறக்குது மூச்சினிலே. வேதம் நிறைந்த தமிழ்நாடு, உயிர் வீரம் செறிந்த தமிழ்நாடு, நல்ல காதல் புரியும் மரம்பயர் போல் இளங்கண்ணிய சூழ்ந்த தமிழ்நாடு. செந்தமிழ்நாடு எனும் போதினிலே இன்பத்தேன் வந்து பாயுது காதினிலே, எங்கள் தந்தையார் நாடென்ற பேச்சினிலே ஒரு சக்தி பிறக்குது மூச்சினிலே. Paramveer Vandanam. The Paramveer Chakra is the highest honor of the greatest act of bravery and sacrifice. The award was instituted after India became free. The most of the awardees laid down their lives in cause of motherland and were posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra. The first Paramveer to be awarded with the Paramveer Chakra was Major Somnath Sharma, who fought till last round and last. Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Let us join celebration for our war heroes. Our real heroes and warriors are safeguard our country day and night. So many soldiers sacrifice their lives for our motherland. We are going to show our gratitude by worshipping for Paramveer awardee, who have sacrificed their lives for our motherland. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is R. Sai Shanmuga. I am studying 4th grade. My school name is Sri Chakra Global Academy in URAPAKKAM. I am going to give a speech about one of our real heroes, Captain Vikram Batra, who was an Indian Army officer. He was born on 9 September 1974 at Himachal Pradesh. He finished his schooling at Paramveer. He was also much interested in table tennis, also a green belt holder in karate. He qualified C certificate NCC cadet. Captain Batra joined the Indian Military Academy IMA at DAYAL on June 1996 in Manaksha Battalion. After completing his 19 months of training course, he graduated from IMA on December 1997 and joined as Lt. to Indian Army. Also was commissioned with the 13th Battalion of Jammu Kashmir Rifles, was sent to Jahalpur, Madhya Pradesh for regimental training and lasted for 1 month. His first posting was at Sopur. In 1990, January, he was sent to Commando Course at Welcome Karnataka, where he excelled award for the highest grade. Kargil War. Captain Batra fought and fired many enemies, also gave life also for our nation. He died on 17 July 1999. Paramveer Chakra. Captain Batra awarded Paramveer Chakra, the highest military honor, on 15th August 1999, 52nd Independence Anniversary. His father, J.L. Batra, received the honor for his deceased descent from the President of India, late K.N. I also want to thank our superhero who gave us life also for our nation. Jai Hind.
कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा. कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी है कौम की, तू कौम पे लुटाए जा. कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा. तू शेर हिंद आगे बढ़, मने से फिर भी तू न डर, उड़ा के दुश्मनों का सर, जो शे वतन बढ़ाए जा. कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा, ये जिंदगी.
Namaste. Today we are celebrating Paramveer Vandana. This Vandana to our soldiers to honor our soldiers. And today, for that, I'm going to speak about one soldier, Bipin Rawat. Bipin Rawat was born on 16th March 1958. He was the Indian military officer who was a 4-star general of Indian Army. He was the first CDS, the Chief of Defence Staff of Indian Armed Forces. That means he was the Chief of Navy, Military and Air Force. And he was died on 8th December 2021. Thank you.
And hello friends, it is indeed a great honor to speak to all of you. It's a matter of extreme privilege that this wonderful forum has given me an opportunity to share my thoughts with you. As we go along, the coming year brings a lot of challenges in front of us. We as a nation today have threatening China on our northern borders, Pakistan on the western borders, and a situation on hand in Jammu and Kashmir. The country needs all of us. We are the youngest nation in the world. 65% of our population is below 35 years of age. We have to stand united and tall. There are going to be numerous challenges ahead of us, and we as citizens of the country must hold hands to face this challenge. Instill passion in your lives. Make a commitment to yourself that whatever you want to undertake for yourself in life, to pursue your dreams, you will ensure that your dreams get fulfilled. Decide on yourself to have a role model. Identify the role model. He can be your friend, he can be your elder, he can be your father, he can be your teacher, or he can be anyone whom you want to follow in life. Start tracing your footsteps alongside your idol or your mentor, and I'm sure it will help you in fulfilling your dreams. Have a goal for yourself. Identify the goal which is measurable, which can be achieved, which is time bound, and you will see sky is the limit. We all need to take a pledge in the coming year to help strengthen our nation. As they say, the nation comes first, and we all have to stand by our own country. A number of challenges are going to be there in front of us, and if we stand united, let me assure you, there is not a single challenge which cannot be overcome. And for that, we all need to have grit, determination and hard work. Whatever skill sets we have, we need to improve upon them and to ensure that we provide the kind of technology to our country which is needed the most. So let us join hands today and build the nation. जय हिंद।
Paramveer Vandana. Pledge. I revere trees as symbol of forest. I revere snakes as symbol of wildlife. I revere cows as symbol of all living beings. I revere Ganga as symbol of nature. I revere motherland as symbol of environment. I revere parents as symbol of human values. I revere teachers as symbol of learning. I revere women as symbol of motherhood. I revere war heroes as symbol of Bharat Mata. Captain Vikram Batra was born on 9th September 1974 and died on 7th July 1999. Was an officer in the Indian Army. He was awarded the Paramveer Chakra, India's most highest and prestigious award for valor. For his actions during the 1999 Kargil War, he led one of the most difficult mountain warfare operations in the Indian military history. Internal messages of the Pakistani army, intercepted by India, often refer him as Sher Shah, which means Lion King. Today I am going to sing and dedicate the song for all the martyrs who had sacrificed their life for our country India. ए वतन हमको तेरी कसम, तेरी राहों में जान तक लुटा जाएंगे। फूल क्या चीज है तेरे कदमों में, हम पेंट अप में सरोंगी चढ़ा जाएंगे। ए वतन हमको तेरी कसम, तेरी राहों में जान तक लुटा जाएंगे। ए वतन कोई पंजाब से, कोई महाराष्ट्र से, कोई यूपी से है, कोई बंगाल से। कोई पंजाब से, कोई महाराष्ट्र से, कोई यूपी से है, कोई बंगाल से। तेरी पूजा की थाली में लाएंगे हम, तेरी पूजा की थाली में लाएंगे हम। फूल हर रंग के आज हर डाल से, नाम कुछ भी सभी पर लगन एक है। ज्योत से ज्योत दिल की जगा जाएंगे। ए वतन हमको तेरी कसम, तेरी राहों में जान तक लुटा जाएंगे। ए वतन जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, भारत माता की जय। धन्यवाद।
परमवीर वंदना।
नमस्ते। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जाए। जिंदगी है कौम की तो कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा। जिंदगी है कौम की तो कौम पे लुटाए जा। तो शेर हिंद आगे बढ़ने से तू कभी न डर, उड़ा के दुश्मनों का सर जशे वतन बढ़ाए जा। तो शेर हिंद आगे बढ़ने से तू कभी न डर, उड़ा के दुश्मनों का सर जशे वतन बढ़ाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा। ये जिंदगी है कौम की तो कौम पे लुटाए जा। चलो दिल्ली पुकार के गमे दिशा संभाल के, लाल किले पे गाड़ के लहराए जा। चलो दिल्ली पुकार के गमे दिशा संभाल के, लाल किले पे गाड़ के लहराए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा। जिंदगी है कौम की तो कौम पे लुटाए जा। कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, खुशी के गीत गाए जा। जिंदगी है कौम की तो कौम पे लुटाए जा। थैंक यू। அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்று நான் பரம்வீர் விருதை வாங்கி மற்றும் விமானப்படையின் ஒரு சிறந்த வீரராக திகழ்கிற நிர்மல்ஜீத் சிங் ஷேகானை பற்றி தான் கூறப்போகிறேன். இவர் 1945 ஆண்டு ஜூலை 17 பிறந்தார். இவர் ஒரு மிகச் சிறந்த விமானப்படை வீரராக திகழ்கிறார். இவர் 1971 ஆண்டில் நடந்த இந்தியா பாகிஸ்தான் போரில் கலந்து கொண்டார். ஏன் இந்த போராட்டம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா? ஏனெனில் பாகிஸ்தானிலேயே மொத்தம் 2 வகைகள் உள்ளது. அவை கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தான் மற்றும் மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தான். இவை இரண்டிற்கும் நடந்த ஒரு போராட்டமே இந்தியா பாகிஸ்தான் போரிற்கான ஒரு முக்கிய காரணம். ஏனெனில் கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தானோ நம் இந்தியாவை சேர்ந்த பஞ்சாபிற்கு அருகே உள்ளது. மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தானோ நம் இந்தியாவை சேர்ந்த மேகாலயா என்னும் மாநாடை ஒட்டி உள்ளது. இரண்டிற்கும் இடையே 2200 கிலோமீட்டர் தூரம் உள்ளது. அதனால் மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தான் மிகவும் சிறியது. இதற்கு எல்லா வசதிகளும் எதுவும் இல்லை. அதனால் கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தான் தான் இவர்களுக்கு நிவாரணம் செலுத்த வேண்டும். ஆனால் எந்த ஒரு வசதியும் அங்கிருந்து வரவில்லை. ஆனால் இதையெல்லாம் பொறுத்து கொண்ட மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தான் ஒரு நாள் கனமழை புயல் அனைத்தும் இங்கு வந்தது. ஆனால் இத்தகைய செயல் நடந்த போதும் கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தானிலிருந்து மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தானிற்கு எந்த ஒரு மருத்துவ சிகிச்சையோ அல்லது மருத்துவ வசதிகளோ வரவில்லை. இதை கடுமையான கோபம் கொண்ட மேற்கு பாகிஸ்தான் போர் தொடுக்க தூது அனுப்பினர். இதை அனுப்பிய போது கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தான் அவர்களின் இராணுவ படையிலிருந்து 1 கோடி மக்களை அனுப்புவதாக யோசித்தனர். இதை அறிந்த நம் இந்திய இராணுவ போராட்ட வீரர்கள் போர் தொடுப்பதற்காக இவர்களும் ஆயுதங்களை தயாராக வைத்துக் கொண்டிருந்தனர். இதனால் இந்திய விமானப்படை தலைவரான நிர்மல்ஜீத் சிங் ஸ்ரீநகரில் உள்ள விமான நிலையத்திற்கு சென்றார். இப்பொழுது கிழக்கு பாகிஸ்தானின் விமானப்படை தலைவரான சலீமோ அங்கிருந்து 6 அதிவேக விமானங்களை எடுத்துக்கொண்டு ஸ்ரீநகரில் உள்ள விமான நிலையத்தை அழிக்க திட்டமிட்டார். அதனால் சலீம் 4 அதிவேக விமானங்களை தன் குழுவுடன் எடுத்துக்கொண்டு போர் தொடுக்க ஆரம்பித்தார். இதை அறிந்த நிர்மல்ஜீத் சிங் மறுபக்கம் 7 அதிவேக விமானத்தில் போர் தொடுக்க சென்றார். பிறகு சலீம் நிர்மல்ஜீத் சிங்கின் விமானத்தின் மீது ஒரு எரிகுண்டை செலுத்தினார். ஆனாலும் அவர்களுக்கு எதுவும் ஆகவில்லை. ஆனால் ஒரு சிக்கல் ஏற்பட்டது. கீழே சண்டை போட்டுக் கொண்டிருந்த இராணுவ படைக்கும் மேலே போர் தொடுத்துக் கொண்டிருந்த நம் நிர்மல்ஜீத் சிங் குழுவிற்கும் இடையே இருந்த தொடர்பு துண்டிக்கப்பட்டது. இப்பொழுது அவருக்கு எந்த பக்கம் இருந்து எரிகுண்டு வருகிறது என்று தெரியாமல் எரிகுண்டை அடிபட்டு வானிலேயே இறந்து விட்டார். இப்பொழுது இவர் டிசம்பர் 13 1971 ஆண்டு இறந்து விட்டார். இவருக்கு டிசம்பர் 14 1971 ஆண்டு பரம்வீர் விருது வழங்கப்பட்டது. நன்றி. உறுதிமொழி. போற்றுதும் மரங்களை வனங்களின் வடிவம், போற்றுதும் அறவங்களை வன உயிர்களின் வடிவம், போற்றுதும் பூச்சி இனங்கள் மற்றும் தாவரங்கள் வடிவம், போற்றுதும் கங்கை இயற்கையின் வடிவமாம், போற்றுதும் பூமி தாயை சுற்றுச்சூழலின் வடிவமாம், போற்றுதும் என் பெற்றோரை மாண்பின் வடிவமாம், போற்றுதும் குருமாரை கற்றலின் வடிவமாம், போற்றுதும் என் பெண்மையை தாய்மையின் வடிவமாம், போற்றுதும் போர் வீரரை பாரத வடிவமாம்.
Almost 60 years since it was first proposed, India's National War Memorial was unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on February 25. The National War Memorial and Museum near India Gate will honor the sacrifice of 25,942 soldiers who died in the service of the nation since independence. The memorial will be a national center for civilian engagement and reverence for the forces. This is India's first National War Memorial for the fallen soldiers in the 1962 war with China, the wars with Pakistan in 1947, 1965, 1971, and in the Kargil War in 1999. and in overseas operations such as those by the Indian peacekeeping forces in Sri Lanka. The memorial was first proposed by the armed forces in 1960.
This National War Memorial will keep reminding us and the generations to come the valor, the pride, and dedicated selfless service of our soldiers, and will inspire them to pay their respect to our soldiers and be a soldier themselves.
The National War Memorial consists of 4 concentric circles: the Amar Chakra or the Circle of Immortality, the Veerta Chakra or the Circle of Valor, the Tyag Chakra or the Circle of Sacrifice, and the Rakshak Chakra or the Circle of Protection. There are individual plaques for the soldiers who fell in battle, along with their ranks and regiments, mounted on 16 walls at the memorial. In a park adjacent to the main memorial are bronze busts of 21 awardees of the Paramveer Chakra, the nation's highest military decoration. The National War Memorial has a central obelisk, an eternal flame, and 6 bronze murals depicting famous battles fought by the Indian Army, Air Force, and the Navy. In 2012, 50 years after the 1962 war, then Defence Minister A.K. Antony announced that the long-standing demand for the memorial would be fulfilled. But the then Chief Minister of Delhi, Sheila Dikshit, did not want the memorial at India Gate. In 2015, the Narendra Modi government cleared funds for the memorial and museum. In 2017, a global design competition shortlisted the architect. A war memorial is considered to be a grateful nation's solemn tribute to the men who fell defending it against aggression.
Namaste. Now I am going to enter a short speech about Havildar Abdul Hamid. Havildar Abdul Hamid Masoodi PVC was an Indian Army soldier who posthumously received India's highest military decoration, the Paramveer Chakra, for his action during the War of 1965. Pledge. I reverse trees as symbol of forest.
I reverse trees as symbol of forest.
I reverse snakes as symbol of wildlife.
I reverse snakes as symbol of wildlife.
I reverse Ganga as symbol of nature.
I reverse Ganga as symbol of nature.
I reverse cow as symbol of all living being.
I reverse cow as symbol of all living being.
I reverse mother earth as symbol of environment.
I reverse mother earth as symbol of environment.
I reverse parents as symbol of human values.
I reverse parents as symbol of human values.
I reverse teachers as symbol of learning.
I reverse teachers as symbol of learning.
I reverse women as symbol of motherhood.
I reverse woman as symbol of motherhood.
I reverse war heroes as symbol of Bharat Mata.
I reverse war heroes as symbol of Bharat Mata.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिलः जैत्रीं आत्मवदेव फलानि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत परेषु भ्रमणम् Vande Mataram, Yeran Mange More, which means my heart desires more, was told by Paramveer Chakra awardee and Kargil hero, Captain Vikram Batra. I would like to dedicate this Paramveer Chakra Vandanam to him, Captain Vikram Batra. In his interview, which is very famous, which he did a few days before he died, he told that he wished that he captured more bunkers in the place that captured earlier that day. In July 1999, He marched into the stone fortification with his army. He took down 5 Pakistani soldiers with his gun, but unfortunately, he was taken down by a stream of bullets from the Pakistani's machine gun. But inspired and ignited, his army won the war and sent the Pakistanis out of India. The Pakistanis retreated and never came into India with such a big force like the Kargil War. The Kargil War was a very big war because it was one of the biggest hand-to-hand combat wars. It came up to the strength of World War II. Captain Vikram Batra was called Sher Shah, which means King of the Lions, by his army and by the opponents. Jai Hind Vikram Batra.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sukhalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Sasya Shyamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra Jyosna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
I'm proud to be an Indian, I'm proud to be an Indian. It has the greatest leaders, it has the greatest soldiers. India is the greatest. India has security, India has unity, India has diversity. I'm proud to be an Indian, I'm proud to be an Indian. Jai Hind. I revere trees as symbol of forests. I revere snakes as symbol of wildlife. I revere cows as symbol of all living beings. I revere Ganga as symbol of nature. I revere Mother Earth as symbol of environment. I revere parents as symbol of human values. I revere teachers as symbol of learning. I revere women as motherhood, as a symbol of motherhood. I revere war heroes as Bharat Mata. War heroes ki jai, Bharat Mata ki jai.
Vande Mataram.
नमो नमो भारताम्बे सारस्वतेश्वरीनि नमोऽस्तु जगदाम्बे ब्रह्मविद्याप्रकाशिनि नमो नमो भारताम्बे हिमालय किरीटिनि गंगा सरस्वती संयन्ते विश्वपावनि नमो 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 भारताम्बे नमो नमो.
Jai Hind. Namaste to everybody. Now I'm going to give a speech on one of the greatest unsung heroes of India, Udham Singh. Udham Singh was born as Sher Singh on 26 December 1899 of the Kambaj caste in Patiala. Udham lost his parents at a very young age, so he and his brother Mukta Singh were admitted in the Central Khalsa Orphanage in Amritsar on 1904. When Udham was admitted in the orphanage, he was initiated into Sikhism. So Sher Singh got his new name Udham Singh. Many years later, on 13th April 1919, the day of Baisakhi, a major Punjabian festival to celebrate the arrival of the new year, thousands of people gathered at the Jallianwala Bagh, a public garden in Amritsar. Fearing this uprising, General Reginald Dwyer ordered his troops to shoot everyone on the spot without any discrimination, which means even the women and the poor children. After eyewitnessing this brutality, from that moment, Udham Singh decided to stand against the British rule of India. He himself devoted to the publishing of the Gandhar Gulch, a radical journal of the Ghajar Party. After many years later, Udham Singh found out that Michael O'Dwyer, the governor who endorsed the bloodbath of the General Reginald Dwyer, would be holding a joint meeting at the Carlton Hall, London on 13th March 1940. So Udham Singh went to that meeting. When the meeting ended, Udham Singh approached Michael O'Dwyer and killed him with a gun. And he was charged immediately for this incident on 1st April 1940. When he was asked why did he kill Michael O'Dwyer, he said that I did it because I had a grudge against him. He deserves it. He is the real culprit. He decided to crush the spirit of my people, so I have crushed him. So I have crushed him. So Udham Singh was hanged on July 31st, 1940, and he was buried in the prison grounds. Many years later, on 1974, almost after 3 decades, Udham Singh's mortals were exhumed and returned back to India. Udham Singh's statue was installed in Amritsar at the Jallianwala Bagh on 2018. Thank you. Pledge. I revere trees as the symbol of forests. I revere snakes as the symbol of wildlife. I revere cows as the symbol of all living beings. I revere Ganga as the symbol of nature. I revere Mother Earth as the symbol of environment. I revere parents as the symbol of human values. I revere teachers as the symbol of learning. I revere women as the symbol of motherhood. I revere war heroes as the symbol of Bharat Mata. Jai Hind. Thank you.
ಜೋಗದ ಸಿರಿ ಬೆಳಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಗೆಯತನ ಬಲುಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ್ಯಾದ್ರಿಯಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿನ ನಿತ್ಯ ಹರಿ ಜ್ವನ್ನವನದ ತೇಗ ಗಂಧ ತರುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ
Major Ramaswamy Parameswaran was an officer of the Indian Army who was awarded with the highest gallantry award, the Paramveer Chakra. On 25th November 1987, Major Ramaswamy in a search operation found in Sri Lanka bravely fought with the militants and inspired his company till his last breath. I revere trees as a symbol of forest. I revere snakes as a symbol of wildlife. I revere cows as a symbol of all living beings. I revere Ganga as a symbol of nature. I revere Mother Earth as a symbol of environment. I revere parents as a symbol of human values. I revere teachers as a symbol of learning. I revere women as a symbol of motherhood. I revere war heroes as a symbol of Bharat Mata.
Killed, but I felt unconscious.
Returning to life, P.V. Manish recounted that he was treated for 2.5 years. I was unconscious for months. I could not even speak well. My memory faded for some time, he said. 2 of the grenade shells that pierced in my head were taken out, but doctor said if they tried to take the remaining shell, I might go into a coma. Now there is no skull for 5 inches of my head. The right side of the body was paralyzed, he added. However, P.V. Manish says that disability is only a thought of those who see it. When I think about what I did for the country, I don't feel any disability, he added. Receiving Shaurya Chakra, P.V. Manish was awarded Shaurya Chakra for exemplary courage shown during Operation Black Tornado. I will never forget the moment when I received the award from former President Pratibha Patil. He said, P.V. Manish said his mother felt very proud when he took her to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. On that day, she said she was very proud that she could give birth to me, and it is the biggest award I have ever received, he said.
The characters performed in the skit are Commander P.V. Manish,
and I'm studying 4th standard B section.
Dr. Pratibha Patel, terrorist.
P. Raghunathan.
Thank you.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Thank you all.
Any officer, shut over me, even to the peril of my life.
I'm an officer in the Indian Army. I'm a son to 2 mothers. One bore me, but the other, my country. She made me. She made me the man that I am. And every time she calls, I shall hear and I shall heed. For she sings to me in my hour of need.
कुछ तू ही जान मेरी तेरे हाथों की लकीरों में तकदीर मेरी तू जो हारी है हार मेरी उठे सर भी मेरा जो हो जीत तेरी तू न चलेगा अकेला कभी की संग चलेगी मेरी दुआ तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में लाखों की है तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल तू बढ़ता चल कभी की संग चलेगी मेरी दुआ, तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में लाखों की है। तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू लड़ता चल, तू लड़ता चल, तू लड़ता चल, तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल।
One thing remains the same. That is your task and your duty. You are required to ensure the security of this country against any aggression. What does that mean for you? It means that you shall have to fight and fight to win. I look around, I see parents, I see relations, I see friends who are looking at you with trust and pride. Make sure, gentlemen, that you don't betray their trust or their pride. May the winds of fortune blow kindly upon you, and may good luck attend all your days.
उठे सर भी मेरा जो हो, जीत तेरी तू न चलेगा अकेला कभी की संग चलेगी मेरी दुआ, तू न थकेगा कभी की ताकत तुझ में लाखों की है। तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू चलता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू बढ़ता चल, तू लड़ता चल, तू लड़ता ಭಾರತತಾಯೇ 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 ಫಲ ಫಲ ಕೋಡಿ